Welcome Pisces, my name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. Thanks for tuning in for your general love reading. This will wrap up January and we'll go into February with a general love reading. I'm going to do the singles love reading first and then I'll do the couples reading after that. And I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck. This is my personal favorite deck. It's the second deck I bought and this one really, I connect with it really well. So I like to use this one for love readings because I'm so connected to it. So just a couple more shuffles. Just keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, may or may not resonate with you 100%. So just take what you think applies to you, leave the rest. And if you feel like you want a more like personalized reading, shoot me an email at AriesFireTarot@gmail.com and I'll book you in. Okay, I feel like that's good for you. So I'll put the deck to the side and I'll just start pulling some cards here. So the first card I have for you guys is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is somebody that is, he's basically somebody that is very, you see them, they're kind of like a dreamy, I want to say, quiet, reserved person. Could have a creative habit or two, you know, where you make something out of nothing using your passion, your talent. I think this is you guys right now. Your energy is pretty, I'm seeing mellow, laid back. I think some of you have been single for a while and you're okay with that. There's nothing wrong with being single. But the next card I pulled for you guys is the Chariot. So I see if you are single and you're interested in forming a new relationship with somebody, you've got the Chariot coming in to sort of clear the path for you. The Chariot is about a fast-moving energy, bringing in what you want. So you do have an opportunity. Somebody could be coming in with this Chariot energy. I'm going to pull a couple more cards. I see the Eight of Pentacles here for you guys. So for singles, I think you guys have been really doing a lot of self-study. I think I'm getting the phrase, learned your lesson. I see a lot of you have been sort of attracting the same person over and over and over again. And you're kind of wondering, like, what's going on here, you know? And then some of you have come to the realization that until you basically do a little bit more work on yourself to attract the person that you want, you're just going to keep dating that same person. It may as well be the same person, right? Because it's just, they have the same qualities. So that's what the Eight of Pentacles is saying to me right now. You have been like deeply studying yourself and kind of learning the law of attraction and realizing that if you want to attract a certain kind of person, you basically have to be that kind of person, right? Or in the ballpark at least, right? On the resonation scale, the vibrational scale. And then the next card I have for you guys is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant can represent like churches and spirituality. So the way I see this card fitting into the rest of these cards here for you guys is that you've been on a bit of a spiritual journey, whatever that means to you. Some of you could have been going to church and like praising your God or whatever and just sort of opening your heart. And some of you could be meditating and doing yoga or whatever, like studying. I see some of you studying like Vedic ways. That's a whole culture. It's a whole sort of lifestyle. If you're not familiar, it doesn't matter. So I just see going into yourself and opening your heart and having like a real journey of basically self-realization. I think some of you were sort of blaming your exes, like, and then had like a moment of clarity where you realized, whoa, I'm the one that has to change, right? Or, you know, level up so you can I got the phrase higher quality of people, but like I don't really see things that way. There's just different qualities of people. People exist on different levels. All you have to do is look around you, right? But you might have been dating people that were not a match for you psychically or emotionally, or and then anyway, you had a wake-up call of some sort. So what I did on the side here before I started the reading, I pulled a card for you from the Romance Angels, and the reason I did that is so I could bookmark the guidance. Like sometimes I just go right off the card, but I want to give you guys the entire guidance from this card. So this one is calling in your soulmate. And you can see there's an angel behind you helping you, right? Because I think you're ready. You've done a lot of work on yourself. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together, which is like an amazing card. So there is some extended guidance in the book that isn't on the card. So here it goes. You, like everyone, have soulmates. I have to pause. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I had to cough and I didn't want to do that like in your faces. So anyway, you, like everyone, have soulmates. These are people with whom you shared time in heaven and in other lives. You made a soul agreement to meet in this lifetime for the purpose of mutual spiritual growth. You have many such agreements with various people who are all your soulmates. They include friends, family members, co-workers, and romantic partners. So basically the tone of this reading for you guys is that you realize that you were not in a place in your life where you were going to connect with that soulmate. So you've been doing all of this work, right? And congratulations on that. And it's happening. It's happening for you. And you're calling in your soulmate. And there is somebody out there who is looking for somebody exactly like you. So stay patient and keep doing the things that you're doing, because you have the calling in your soulmate card, and there's the angels working with you to find your soulmate. So nice little reading for you guys. Let me know if this has already happened for you. Like I see timelines, they sort of blur and go like ahead and behind of where I am, right? Because there's so much energy being read. So let me know, you guys. Thanks a lot. So I'm just going to put the camera on pause and start doing the couples reading. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. Pisces couples, how's it going? So I'm just shuffling the deck here after doing the singles reading, just to get you guys some fresh cards. I don't want to just keep using the deck from a prior reading. I do like to clear the energy, so it's for the Pisces couples. So if you're watching, you're either Pisces in a relationship, or you are dating or married to a Pisces, and you just kind of want to get a sense of what might be happening. So again, I'm using the Gilded Tarot deck, and I'm just about ready to start pulling cards for you guys. Okay. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So this says to me that you guys, you've been paying a lot of attention to your relationship because it matters to you. Like you've been putting in time. Yeah, that sounds like a prison term, but you're really doing the things that it takes to make your relationship work. I love that. Like you realize that you can't just coast, you really have to pay attention to the other person. So that's what I'm seeing here. Wow. You guys got the Lovers card, which means that you guys are you're doing so well. You're connected on every level. Like you're just super in love at this time. If you're watching this and you're thinking, that's not me, this is going to be coming up for you guys. If you're going through a rough patch and you have been putting the work in, it is going to pay off. I see some of you are already there, where you're just every day you wake up and commit to the relationship and commit to your partner. And this is the result. I mean, honestly, you don't get this for nothing. people think, oh, well, we're drifting apart. You might want to have a look at why that is. I mean, are you talking? Are you doing things together? Are you doing, you know, are you bringing your partner a coffee when they didn't ask? Are you like picking them up their favorite meal on your way home? Like, are you doing the little things? It's the little things, you know what I mean, without a lecture. So I've got the Moon card here for you guys. And this card basically means that things happen without the other person knowing. So I think in this reading, it really relates to how you work behind the scenes without your partner seeing the effort. And you're doing things that are so thoughtful and kind, and you're doing it, you know, you're not announcing it to your partner. You're not saying, oh, well, I'm going to wherever and buying you a dozen roses, or, you know, I'm going to go buy you that CD or whatever. You know, you're just doing these things, these really thoughtful things, but you're not making a big deal out of it to them. You're not like strutting around like, oh, pat me on the back, I'm such a nice person. You're doing it like from your heart. And you like to do things that are a surprise for your partner. And if you are not doing it, you might want to start, because it's those things, honestly, you guys, it makes such a big difference. It makes the difference between feeling appreciated and feeling taken for granted. So like if this is what you want from your relationship, you might want to step up your game a little bit. And if you have no idea what to do, Google that, you know what I'm saying? And then I've got the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of generosity. And I just see that this is going both ways. It's not just one person like spoiling the other and one person sitting back and going like, I'm amazing and my partner does everything for me. It's a give and take. Like you have a generosity of spirit and a generosity of your heart. And you can see that somebody is like, they've got a weigh scale of pentacles, and pentacles represents abundance, right? So you have abundance of love and you have abundance to give. And then there, you see these hands sort of reaching out there. So I see a real give and take in your relationship. And again, if you guys are still sort of working on things, this is the advice for you, is to start giving back. Like even if you're in a position where you think your partner is taking advantage of you, I mean, you have to talk to them, right? I mean, and if they're not listening, that's where your work is going to come in, right? If you want this kind of relationship, it's not going to grow on its own. It's like sticking a seed in the ground and expecting it to grow without water or sun. You know what I mean? So anyway, I see a lot of you already in that position. So like, way to go. I'm really proud of you. And if you're kind of on shaky ground, or if you're just getting into a relationship, like there's all kinds of advice, or ask your partner what they want from you. You know what I mean? So I'm shuffling the Romance Angel Oracle cards, and I pulled the Flirt card. So I'm going to read the extended guidance on this reading. I don't usually do that, but I think it's important for these love readings. Just let me find the card badly here, flipping around. Flirt is on page 31. Hold on. Okay, so flirt, and I'll show you the card and I'll read from the book here. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. The romance angels guide you to initiate romance with flirtatiousness, which entails smiling with your eyes as you connect with others. It doesn't necessarily involve sexuality, although it can. Flirting is playful in nature, and playfulness is the heart of romance. If you're in a relationship, flirting with your partner can revive passion. That's great advice, you guys. If you're single, this activity can attract new friendships as well as a love relationship. So with all these other things, like these nice things that you're doing, don't forget to flirt with your partner. You know, people stay in love and married for years and years and years for a reason, right? It's because they maintain the relationship and they act as if they're in love. So you do have the Lovers card here. So again, if you're hitting a rough patch, this is going to be your outcome. and this might be a really helpful tool. But remember to read the room. You know, you don't just do that when your partner is like absolutely annoyed with you, unless you feel like it's going to work for you. I don't know what happens in your relationship. So great love reading for Pisces, for singles and couples. So let me know if this is resonating, you guys. I really love to hear from people that these readings connect with. It means the world to me to even get a like on the video. So if you don't feel like chatting publicly, hit like, and definitely remember to subscribe to my channel for I have new videos coming out once a week. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. Take care out there and stay blessed.